a planet that's half in dark and half in bright, and the bright part of it just gets in the way of damage tokens.
Too much. Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
So I stole someone's.
So how's the tournament been going for you so far? Obviously, since we're facing each other, probably not that great.
Yeah, we're both pretty wooden spooning.
Yeah.
Um, Pretty much heads are killing me. You know,
Yeah.
I'll sit and be like, I've killed Fangry, but there's still 2 hit points on him. Ah,
I'll after round 3 I kind of gave up on trying to learn from my opponent's pool, so I'll admit I didn't check your pool out. Did you just get super unlucky and only draw like bodies? Or
I
only
got
draw bots?
I have Twin Twist with Monxo, and so just because we're not playing for much,
Yeah.
my deck is very much a choice of three. I'm choosing pairs each time, right? So I can have.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your pool not great.
So it really was like, well, Outback versus Beachcomber.
Yeah.
Outback gives me card draw that works. Gears versus Wingspan. Gears gives me features, and then Bludgeon versus Twin Twist was the tricky one, but
Yeah.
it kind of like, I don't know, Twin Twist's lack of a double flip in the game.
I
Makes it
absolutely agree. I was unfortunate enough to have two twin twists in my pool. Yeah.
Well, you
So,
got Fangry in there, which is nice, but then again, I doubt. Well, I guess Bludgeon's going to be bigger than Fangry,
yeah.
so you've got some of the target for that.
Yeah, yeah. That's been the other issue. I don't have any like I had to play Kreb because he's my only 1 star head. Otherwise, like if Fangry was 8 stars, like I think he'd just be useless. And then the 2 heads for Twin Twist. I'll because I listed the stealth head. That's going to be game 1, but then I'll admit that game 2 I'm going to switch to the tough 2 head. But I don't think that buys me very much either, except I'll just see my green pips a little more frequently. So we'll see how it goes.
You know, I'll use a dice on my cards to let you know how many cards are in hand.
Yep.
Then I've actually brought back the original tokens because they seem to work pretty well.
Awesome.
You want to double roll for?
Yeah, I got. There we go.
Purely average 7.
9.
Go.
I think I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
And best of luck.
Apologize. I think my sleeves are getting a bit natty, but they're all getting a bit natty, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's something. I mean, I don't know. Like you've played other TCGs before, right? So that's
This is my first.
oh, okay. So same situation here. So because of that I didn't realize that like I just thought you sleeved something and you were good forever. And then like I went to my first like big tournament last year at Origins, and I think it was Mark Kinney was explaining to me like, no, you gotta like switch your sleeves out regularly because otherwise like you can tell like what gets frayed. And I didn't even
Right.
think about that. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer because I sleeve all my cards. So then it's like the idea of swapping everything out is daunting.
I sleeved. I took out the first sleeve in my last game because the corner of it had literally peeled back.
Hmm.
But the rest of these, they're all basically damaged.
Yeah, yeah.
So on that side, I don't know which ones are which.
That's fine. I mean, like you said, like this is not. Uh, Whoever loses this game, I think, gets a bye in the next round. So no one's going 100% loss except for those of us that dropped out.
Okay. Uh, let's see. I've got a plan here as such, which may be similar to yours. I flip Outback.
Of course.
I'll send Outback into someone. They're all pretty much the same. We'll send Outback into Angry
I think that's a safe bet.
for 5.
Blocking 2 of it, taken 3.
Beginning.
And disassemble, I think I don't bother picking you up. Alright, draw for turn. Flip out back. Unfortunate. Let's send Maybe I don't flip Outback this turn. Flip Twin Twist.
Damage someone?
Yeah, you pick.
Pop it on bludgeon.
And then I'll swing Twin Twist into Outback. For 5, pierce 1.
Fends for 3. Takes 2.
And I'm going to drop a counter espionage to pick up a hollow matter projector. Your turn.
Going for turn. Flip Outback.
Mm-hmm.
Discard Spy Satellite Uplink and draw 2. Pop an emergency barricade on Outback.
Mm-hmm.
And do Camion Crash. Doing
Oh, nice.
1 damage to. We'll pop it on Gears, keep it completely spread, and then we'll pop 2 on Fangry.
Makes sense.
And then we will send Gears into Twin Twist for 5 PS2.
Am I melee? I am melee, so blocking 3, taking the 2. And dropping a disassemble for sharpened talons. Draw for turn. Flip Outback. Let's play Sharpened Talons on Fangry. And we'll swing Outback into... because Outback's got, what, 4 defense?
5 right now.
Oh, right, it's a +3. Trying to think. I think well, it doesn't matter because no one's got much damage on him. Let's go into Gears. Let's go into Gears. For 4, pierce 2.
Fends for 3. Takes the 2.
Your turn.
We're going to flip Bludgeon,
Mm-hmm.
give him a Sharpened Talons, and play Supporting Fire.
Oh, there you go.
Blood. See if this works out.
So what's your base attack? I forget what Bludgeon's base is. 6?
6 at the moment.
So you're 8.
Plus the 1, so I'm 9.
9.
1, 2.
Gotcha.
Into Fangry
Yep.
for. There's the other orange I can need. There's 10 PS2.
10 pierce
Emily can get a blue.
2. Come on, white pip. I am melee, so I think all my blue pips require me to... Oh, it's a plane. Okay. So Fangry dies.
I think that was how it adds up.
Yeah, because I had 13, so you need to deal 8 to kill me.
Got it. Gambling worked.
Flippin'. Yeah, I think that was very well played.
Thank you. That was the top deck, I think, was Supporting Fire, so it was definitely a, ooh, this changes things.
All I've got left is Kreb.
I love that play in the new Wave 5 world where if you can at the end of the wheel basically go, hey, you got your head.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit the turn for head, and I get to hit whoever.
Let's see. I guess our only thing to do is play Brass Knuckles on Kreb and swing him into... I hate it, but if I don't kill Bludgeons, like if I don't focus on Bludgeon, then I just give up the game. So Kreb going into Bludgeon. 1, 2, bold 1, bold 2. 4, pierce 4.
Did for 1, taking it all 4.
And not going to pick up Disassemble. Do I want it? The Talons are a weapon. Why not? I'll drop a Spymaster's Ruse for a Disassemble. Stand him back up, and it is your turn.
Not. We will start by playing Precision Fire.
Oh boy!
Damage to everyone in bot mode. So
Bot
Bludgeon takes 1.
Yeah, that was one thing my pool did not provide me with was any direct damage.
And that due to Bludgeon, that means Outback has. Oh yes, both the bots have -1 def.
Yep.
Then. Now I'll flip Bludgeon.
Yep.
Early actually, but still. Let's think. Give Bludgeon an enhanced power cell, and I'm going to send Bludgeon in to Outback.
All right.
For 8 pierce 1.
8 pierce 1. I'm blocking none of it, so take an 8. Living with 1. Ugh, which means I've got 2 guys that are 1 away from dying, so if you happen to have another precision fire or something, that is no bueno. Nothing to pick up. Draw for turn. Flip out back. Drop a triangulator. Draw 2. One more. What do I need? I think the best play is unfortunate. Let's play Master Metallicato on Kreb. We'll put a... You only got to do 1 ping. We'll put a Holomatter Projector on Twin Twist. And we'll send Kreb into Bludgeon. 1, 2, bold 1, bold 2. Kreb is swinging for 5, Pierce 1.
Ding, 4. 4. So it takes the 1.
Oof. And I do want to pick up Sharpened Talons. Drop a counter espionage for those. Your turn.
Bludgeon, play that precision fire again, and choose alt mode. So I take damage as well as.
And Outback dies.
Totally got that wrong in my head. What do I have? 1 onto there, and he goes up to 2. Don't know why I did that. Bludgeon was, for some reason, supposed to remove the shield of Outback, which makes no sense because he's dead. Okay, let's give Outback a laser scalpel, and I guess we'll send Outback into Kreb.
Yep.
For 3 pierce, 3 or 4, however we say it.
He is a very dead Kreb. And yeah, the unfortunate thing is there is literally no way for me to touch Enhanced Power Cell.
Yeah, the Wave 5 doesn't give us much, does it?
No. Draw for turn.
I guess it's Gears, who I'm flaunting over here.
Save. I could flip to get Pierce 3, but I need to kill Bludgeon. And to kill Bludgeon, he's got 16 health and he's at 7.
Yep.
So, odds are I just can't get there. Yeah. Which is very unfortunate. I gotta try. So let's play Crystal of Power. Okay. Get me to 8. And this will literally just let you draw a card. I don't want to do that now. Go Twin Twist, swinging 8 into Bludgeon. Ooh, Metallicata, you would have been good in my hand. 8 Pierce 2. Or 8 Pierce 1.
Only for 2, so it takes 6. $13, so he's living on his power cell now.
Yep.
For turn. And your crystals.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gone. I'm so used to playing with Sound Blaster.
Now a useless card, so I'll play Supporting Fire on Gears, and I will send Gears into Twin Twist.
Makes sense.
For 6.
Blocking 3, taken 3. Untap.
Pretty much my only green in the deck.
Draw for 1.
Ditching a Magnetic Dysfunction Ray for a Hollow Matter Projector.
I think I flip Twin Twist just to get the confirmed kill on Bludgeon. We'll play a Laser Scalpel while we're here, because that's about it, and we'll swing in a Bludgeon. 4 Pierce 3, 4 Pierce 4. Or I guess it was 4 Pierce 4 originally. Yeah, so I've gone back through my pool a couple times to try and think like how I'd build things differently. Um, there's this dropping the stealth head for the tough 2 head, I think is the biggest obvious mistake on my part. I could have used Cup, but since I don't have any way to hurt myself, like he wasn't doing much.
Hollow matter on gears and flip him, which puts the laser scalpel back in your hand.
Yep.
Send my weak attacking this time round in. Send Outback in for 3 Pierce 1.
3 Pierce 1. Taken 1.
Do a huge hit of 3 Pierce 1.
3 Pierce 1. Gonna take 1. Let's see.
Taking Talons for Spy Satellite Uplink.
Makes sense. Ooh, 3 defense. So that 1 actually mattered.
And then resetting.
All right.
5 on.
Draw for turn. Flip. Who could I... So, let's see.
I'll damage Outback. Oh, sorry, no, I won't. I will damage Gears. And it bounces.
Yep, that makes sense.
Forgot I played the damn card.
I guess if I was smarter, I would have disassembled the hollow matter projector and then flipped, but that's okay. I'm going to be swinging 7. Play this Sharpened Talons, so I'm swinging 7. How much defense does Gears have? 3?
It has 3 plus 1 for the projector.
Yep.
And Outback has 2 plus 3 for the barricade.
So either way, because I'm pretty sure I've got my only orange pip. Yeah, my orange pip's in here. So neither of them die this turn.
My aim with my defensive attack last time.
Yeah. It would be the same either way because they have 1 more damage on 1, but 1 more health on. Let's disassemble the hollow matter projector. And swing Twin Twist in for 7. 7 Pierce... Yes, yeah, into Gears. 7 Pierce 2.
Defense for 3. Taking 4. Hit.
Your turn.
Drawing for turn. Sharpen Talons on Gears and flip him. And play a supporting fire on Gears as well. So we'll start off with Gears going into Twin Twist.
Yep.
Starting with 7. Attacks for 7.
7 blocking 2, taking 5. He dies. No, you flipped to the other mode, so Sharpened Talons didn't go back in my hand, right?
Right, yeah, it would have moved it to a different enemy.
Alright. Draw for turn. I can kill Gears, and then I just have no good way of killing Outback here. I guess I have no way of surviving Outback's attack. Let's just go to game 2.
I was sitting on a dysfunction ray.
So oh, nice. Okay.
Doing head pierce 1.
Alright, so I am sideboarding the tough 2 head.
Sideboard a change. I keep thinking I should try Twin Twist out, and then I back.
No, he doesn't do, like you just saw, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I picked him because of the stats. Like out of the stars I had left, he had the best stats. But that's about it.
Made a deck sideboard.
I am wondering now if I go first. Like, well, the problem is if I go first, you can hide bludgeon from me.
Yeah.
So
And
I
it seemed
have.
like a good move for you, right? To be hiding Fangry.
Yeah.
I'm up here on my one supporting fire showing up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go first again. Well, that's the thing. Like, one supporting fire in a card of 25 is very different than in 40. Like, I think you ended up drawing it like 3 times.
I did. That was insane.
Yeah,
I've had
your
the game.
turn.
But Bam, I also drew it twice when I couldn't use it.
Yeah, well, it's still +1. Like, with the power level of our decks, a +1 pump is not bad.
I'll definitely take it. Yeah, if it ain't broke, flip Outback, send Outback into. Let's send Outback into Outback this time.
All right.
For 4 PS2.
Blocking 3, taking 2. Draw for turn. Flip Outback. Maybe I do something similar. I take it back. I do have 1 direct damage card in my hand, or in my deck list, but I think I use it now. Let's play Scouting Mission. We'll ping Twin Twist for 1 to draw 2. Yeah. And I guess it doesn't matter for this turn. We'll go Twin Twist into Outback. For 4 Pierce 3.
And it for 1, taking all 3.
Your turn.
Outback, snapping a handheld blaster and drawing 2.
Yep.
Put an Energon Mace on Gears. Send Gears into Twin Twist.
All right.
7 PS1.
You said 7 Pierce 1?
Yep.
Blocking 3, taking 4.
Now switch an Improvised Shield for the Sharpened Talons.
That makes sense. Draw for turn. Really? Flip Twin Twist.
We'll put 1 on Gears.
Yep. Play Mission Briefing to draw 2. That might be the best play, actually. Oh, no, but it's not. It's not right now. Let's play I guess, I mean, I might as well use a weapon up. No, but no. Dang it. Yeah, I guess we'll just swing Outback into Outback again. 4 Pierce 1.
It's for 3, takes the 1.
And let's drop... we won't drop anything. Your turn. I've got 7 cards in hand.
Outback.
Yep.
Card sucks so badly. Then I'll play Hit and Run. Flip him back. I will
Hey.
begin by flinging 1 damage onto Fangry.
Yep.
Is the alt mode part of that card is just not direct it in any useful way. And I will scrap Spy Satellite Uplink and draw 2.
Yep.
Put a Industrial Phase Charge on Bludgeon.
Oh, that's not bad.
And we will send Bludgeon into Twin Twist.
Yep. Swing in 7 with... are you scrapping the phase charge?
No. I've learned not to do that. Don't take that from me. Attacking for 8 PS2.
8 Pierce 2. Blocking 2, taking 6. Living by 1. Seeing my orange pips on the defensive flip. Draw for turn. Alright. Well, I got a lot of stuff here. Flip Outback. Scrap a Triangulator to draw 2 more. If only Daring Escape existed in...
In Wave 5.
Yeah. Okay. So, to kill Bludgeon, I need to do like 16.
You gotta hit 16 on his
Which
top one.
is not happening. What could I hit? Potentially. Let's say you and you combined. Well, that might be enough to do something. So why don't we do that? Yeah. We'll play my own industrial grade phase charge on Fangry. We'll play Master Metallicado. The problem is I don't get Fangry's Bolt if I swing into Bludgeon. But I also don't kill Bludgeon this turn.
You get his bolt?
No, well, only if I swing into Bludgeon.
Oh, yes.
If I swing into something that I might be able to
Yeah,
kill.
you don't. So it costs you in Master Metallicado points.
Yeah. But right now I'm at 7. And if Master Metallicado gets me, let's call it 1, because my deck is pretty black.
5, okay.
That puts me at 8, which is... Oh, it's still a stretch to kill Outback, isn't it? I guess that sucks. I need Fangry to get lucky. I'll scrap the phase charge.
Okay.
So I'm at 7 attack, and let's see if I can get 2 colors to kill Outback here. There's a black. Nope. There is 8.
Fends for 2. 6. Gets him... Yeah. right up against it.
Yeah, unfortunate. Your turn.
The hollow matter and dump a junk can. Setting. Going for turn. Kind of a great big sign that something's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I fit bludgeon. Play a magnetic dysfunction, Ray.
Oh. Alright.
That was stupid. Forgot how damaged that back was.
Oh, well.
Ow. Oh, and I only put 1 on gears. So gears
It's a trade, because that means that you do kill Twin Twist.
I think I got confused by that, and gears is now 4 damage. So hopefully your chat channel will tell you if I screwed that up. And 1 on bludgeon. What is especially moronic there is that Outback was going to attack.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. But you still have,
I got a lot of health.
my Outback has 0 defense now, right? Because what is it? Is it every time?
No, it's every... Oh, yes, you're right. It's every time, and this says do 1 damage.
It's
then do
separate,
damage.
yeah. So Outback has 0 health, or 0 defense. So if you can swing, and you've seen my deck, I don't have the blues. If you can swing for 6, you kill my Outback. So I think that's a fair trade.
Work, if I get enough there. Emergency barricade on gears.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will send gears in. He's got the energon mace, so he's starting with a 7.
Oh yeah, so Outback is for
Got
sure dead. Oh. Blocking 3.
1.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Blocking 1, so taking 6, still dying.
Just enough. Oh, and that was a classic example on my part of having a plan and not changing it when your opponent did something to you.
Yeah.
Ah, here's a plan. It's out of date. Oh, I got lucky.
All right. Draw for turn. Okay. I could do this. Gears sure has a lot of defense.
It's been the one positive of these 3 is they kind of bulk up fairly well.
Yeah.
I just tend to get a bit excited and flip them away from their defense mode, and it hurts.
Let's disassemble the phase charge.
Okay, doke. I draw 1.
And we'll put a grav inhibitor on freeze out and swing freeze out into gears. For 3 pierce 3.
Ended for 5. Takes 3.
And gonna drop a laser scalpel for that hollow matter projector. Your turn.
See, freeze out's 3 health.
Yes. So I'm hoping you still have to attack him.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot I can do to throw 3 damage at you. Need brainstorms. Pop a industrial phase charge on bludgeon, and we'll flip bludgeon and send bludgeon into the head.
Yep.
for 6 PS1.
He's dead. Draw for turn. We'll play an enhanced power cell on Fangry. Hmm. 6. So what do I need to kill Gears? I really just need Pierce. So we'll play lock on target on Fangry and swing Fangry into Gears. Here's hoping Bold 4 gets me. Oh, there's the black pips I need. 1. Bold 4. 4, Pierce 1, 2, 3, 4.
6. Tapping. Going. Pop a Hollow Matter on Bludgeon. Send him in, scrapping the charge.
Yep.
So he's on a 7. 8 PS3.
8, Pierce 3, blocking 2, taking 6. And there goes improvised shields again.
They 16 health at the moment. I'm only halfway.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I can grind this one out, but we'll see. Draw for turn. I'll be swinging 4 with Bold 2. What's more important? I know you've got direct damage in your deck. So we'll play a Hollow Matter Projector of my own.
Okay.
And we'll play hand-to-hand combat this turn. Swinging for 7. 1, 2, Bold 1, Bold 2. 7, Pierce 1, 2, 3, 4.
Then for 4, taking the 4. And tap.
Untap, or did you still need to attack? Okay.
No, one tapped, yeah, sorry. Okay, what do we have? First, sharpen talons on Bludgeon. We will flip Bludgeon. Then we'll play Hit and Run. Flip Bludgeon back.
Oh, and it does count as a move.
It's a move, yeah. I'm like, ooh, I got my move card. Good timing. And then we will send Bludgeon in for 7 PS3.
7, Pierce 3, blocking 1 of it, taking 6. I was at 9, putting me at 15.
1.
Live with 1. Don't need triangulator. Draw for
It's
turn.
possible that Bludgeon has made me a little conservative in these moves. I keep losing Bludgeon by going out too early.
Yeah.
So now it's Bludgeon tank. He stays as a tank. I never help it.
Well, I mean, it's worked so far. I mean, I've got to get 9 damage onto him past 4 defense. And that's a tall ask. We'll play Sharpened Talons of our own to try and get closer. I'm going to have Bold 2, so we'll play Master Metallicato. And Fangry swings for 6. 1, 2, Bold 1, Bold 2, White Pip, White Pip. Okay.
Cool.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. So 10 pierce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 pierce 5.
Defends for 6. So 10 to
Oh.
5. That's my one sideboard mistake or card is that Handheld Blaster wasn't in there to begin with. So every game it's back with the blaster.
Yeah, put that back in.
Oh yeah. Drawing turn.
I mean, I guess if you drew another hit and run, you could move it and kill me without attacking. But... Or disassemble. But then I guess you'd have to... That would be your action. You wouldn't be able to play an action to hurt me.
And I've only got the one hit and run. I'll put a spiked bracelet on bludgeon. Because let's see. Yeah, you're low enough. Oh, yeah, I've got 1 hit point on you, right?
Yeah, you just got to get 1 in.
I've got PS1 anyway, so bludgeon naturally in tank mode. So we'll attack with bludgeon for 6 PS1.
Flip, and he dies. All that goes away. Okay. So this is it. If I can... So you've got 9 damage, so I got to get to 4 past... So I got to get to 8 before your flips, correct?
I've got tough 3.
Oh, you've got tough 3. Oof.
I'll
you are tapped.
I don't think there's any blue left in my deck.
Yeah, you are tapped. Draw. Oh, come on. Okay.
That master's not there, so that's good.
The unfortunate is I just drew... I mean, it doesn't matter because this is the end. I drew my improvised shield.
Ouch.
Um...
One of my first games in this tournament, someone drew Last Stand at this moment.
Like, yeah. Yeah, well, that would be handy if it was in my pool.
Yeah.
I think my best move is to play Nitro Booster because that will let me attack twice.
You're only after PS4.
Yeah.
So 2 pierces will get this.
Yeah, so like I think that's my best move. Kreb going in. 1, 2. There's 2 pierce.
What you needed there. I'll burn my cards. 1, 2, 3. And puts me on 11.
And to scrap that, he untaps, swing again. Uh-oh. Pierce 1. Oh, boy.
1, 2, 3.
So you live by 1, and then as long as you can knock Kreb out, that is a good match.
Yeah, pretty much as long as I don't, stupidly play an action that kills myself.
Oh yeah. No magnetic dysfunction ray.
Which I'm not even going to show anything because it might count as playing. Could be in my hand, could not be in my hand. Who knows? Oh, and you're on 2 health.
Yeah, I've only got 2. So came in crash. Oh yeah, that's Pierce 2. Good game and good match.
Because yeah, there was a magnetic dysfunction ray. And
yeah.
Good game. My one thing I lucked out with in this deck is I think 9 damage cards, 2 of them moving, 7 doing damage.
Yeah.
Thus it was like bludgeon's just...
Yeah. I think bludgeon was absolutely the right pick for your pool. Because you're right, you had the cards to make use of. I mean, there were, I think, 3 different attacks where I was starting from 0 defense, so very well played.
I got really lucky on that one I screwed up on, though. Like, taking Outback out after I'd killed my own Outback through incompetence was a bit of luck there. And that supporting fire on turn 1.
Yeah.
So it was, like, Fangry, time to die. That was also a bit of game-changing draw there, I think, on that first game.
Yeah, but it was very well done, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess we'll see what happens in round 5.
Yes. We both know where we are, pretty much.
Yeah. My goal is if I can win the next match. If I can win the next match, I'll be happy. We'll see how it goes. And anyone who's watching, thanks for watching. I guess, do you want to talk a bit, because you've been writing articles, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, in my old job, I used to write a lot of articles, a lot of documents internally, and so as I'm not working for the last year, I've been trying to make myself write more, because
Hmm.
otherwise you get rusty.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to write, and then the more recent ones have been trying to write basic articles.
Yep.
Like I guess basic's the wrong word. The grapple competition kind of taught me that people generally want to watch videos, and I I want to write, and so I was like, I need to write smaller things, right? Like things you read briefly on the bus before you move on to something else.
I
So I
don't
was aiming for smaller things there.
I don't actually know if I agree. I think people like there's an appetite for written articles out there. Because like I like your articles. I like reading about it just as much as I like watching. I think
Mhm.
the I guess I'd have to go back and look how many. I don't remember how many Back of the Binder competitions there have been, but I do think it ends up coming down a bit to popularity. Like the existing um, popular players kind of get their decks up front with more views ahead of time. You know, that sort of thing. Um,
Probably a little of that, but they're also popular because they have been creating a lot of cool decks, right? They build up a momentum.
oh, that's true. That's
Very
true.
deck to create. I think like the grapple one, I think was well, I had basically four separate articles slammed together. It was one of those, you send the band off to make their second album, and they come back having spent $1 million, and it's spaghetti.
Gotcha,
Um,
gotcha.
so it was definitely. I guess part of it was also writing smaller articles is a lot quicker achievement feedback loop for me.
Hmm.
So I'm able to. I can sit and spend an evening, and then spend the next day editing, and I'm done, rather than a week. Um,
Yeah.
and so, and it felt like it's also helping out hopefully a different group. Like I'm trying to get to the people who they figured out how to play the basic game, right? They're okay with Pierce. Um, they've got some of the facts that there's a lot of legalistic grammar on these cards, and words have very specific meanings sometimes, and other times they're printing errors. And trying to give people there the ideas of here's some interesting bits where two cards play together, and while I'm mentioning that, maybe I can slip in the event system, right? Like some aspect of the game that basically I've learned over the last year, because I've been
Yeah.
playing this for a year now, but not even, yeah, a year. There's definitely been a lot of me sitting on Discord asking really, really silly, stupid questions, and having to have the history of trading card games explained to me, so I can
That
understand
is
how
oh
it
that
works.
that is like the Discord and the Reddit community are super helpful. But it is interesting seeing like someone who's a fan but not necessarily a technical writer explain something. Because like I've had that too, where I've asked a question and they go into kind of all this context that I don't know is necessarily relevant for like the specific question that you're trying to ask sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, it can. It uses words, and your next question is, what does that word mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
your
yeah,
next question is, what does the other word mean? And so you're kind of like 5 words deep, understanding some aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering.
yeah.
Uh,
And
so you said this is your first trading card game?
I played Magic very casually in middle school. Um, but I didn't stick around with it. I kind of just played when my friends played. I'm a Transformers fan first and foremost, and then because I'm a Transformers fan, I wanted to check out the card game, and I've gotten hooked into it.
Yeah, I like for me, I was uh, got the comic as a kid in 1984. Um, like not issue one, but like issue. I guess it's probably issue three in US terms, but it would have been seven or something silly in the UK.
Oh right,
And
because you guys had like a dedicated your own issues come out in the UK in between US releases, right?
well, we had that, but also the comic was weekly rather than monthly, and there was much less content in each comic. Typically,
Oh,
a
interesting.
UK comic had the headline story, and it had another story in the back. So we had Machine Man as the I forget the phrase for it, but the runner story, like the second story,
Hmm.
and Action Force. Oh, GI Joe showed up in there at some point. Zoids was in there, which was I remember being really cool. I love Zoids. Um, So there's always something else being sold in the back of the comic. And then I think once they'd caught up, then they had to start writing the filler material. So we got Man of Iron, which was this fairly disconnected story because they didn't really have much input, I think, from any information from the US side other than what toys look like. So the Transformers looked very toy-like. You know, so like if Ratchet had shown up, he wouldn't have had a face, that kind of stuff. And then you started getting things like Dinobot Hunt is just a brilliant story, and all the stuff that Simon Furman created with the time travel.
Yeah.
Because he got told put Galvatron in the story.
Yeah, and it didn't. He didn't know like what was happening with the movie at the time when he was first writing it.
Yeah, I think he'd been given like just the highest gist.
Yeah, just like a treatment before the script.
And it's still believed the Ultra Magnus is Galvatron's. They're the two future leaders, and so they're the two opponents.
Yeah.
I think after that, the movie went a different direction.
Yep.
But that time travel series is also brilliant, and has the favorite character that I is not even a Transformer of mine, which is Death's Head showing up.
Oh yeah.
And general disregard for any transforming mechanoid. Yeah, as a kid, you just loved reading about him. He was great because he had a very dry wit, right, which kind of fit the British Blackadder humor at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Death's Head's a cool character. I think he still exists in the Marvel comics because he just had a toy come out recently for the Marvel Legends toy line, which I didn't pick up. But sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I think it was his original look. He originally was green, and I've got the blue one on the shelf here. At some point, they changed his color. I think Marvel UK pulled a nice trick, or I don't know how open it was to everyone, but when Transformers was leaving Marvel as an ownership, in the UK side, they had snuck out a very short story with him in Marvel Land before Transformers, so he got attached to the Marvel content copyright and not the Transformers one.
Oh, that's cute.
Thus, you get me going, when are we getting Death's Head, knowing it will never happen?
Yeah.
But still, I've made my own card at home, you know, for playing with the kids. Figure you gotta obsess over someone.
Right. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate reading your articles, especially like I'm a new player also. So some of the concepts I've been trying to learn as much as I can, but there's definitely concepts that are a little on the murkier side, or maybe after I read something that you've written, I realize, oh, I haven't been thinking about it that way.
Right. Yeah, I've been trying to always have like a thing that surprised me, right? Like, so today I was writing about Sound Blaster, and you know, and you're well versed in Sound Blaster, right? So
yeah, I love Sound Blaster.
The industrial phase charge on him, but then I realized that Nordica is kind of the reflection of Sound Blaster. And you can do some very silly things with her, giving her like 6 basic defense.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not bad. I mean, I know defense is always worse than attack because we want the game to end. And of course, Pierce is out there, but she was a character I definitely kind of looked at and gone, there's a cute idea there there's a cute idea with her ult mode that's meh, and never really flipped her over and gone, oh look, I could actually do stuff with the playing armors on her when they attack.
Yeah, I'm super curious to see if the Titanmasters that are more defensive like Nautica, maybe in the next set of the expansion of the game, if there will be enough tools out there to kind of push them to the forefront, get more people playing. Because you're right that with just the amount of direct damage and pierce that's in the game right now, it kind of puts this baseline expectation of, well, okay, she'll have 6 defense, but if they're swinging for Pierce 4, does that, how much does that matter?
What if they gave us, we got the Autobot shield that defends against 3 Pierce from a leader.
Yep.
Normally, the cards that scrap are a little bit more powerful than they would otherwise be. So if they gave us a defense card that scraps that will say, a minus Pierce 3, she could be sitting there and going, not going to Pierce. And I've got this other deploy flare on before, so I'm laughing here.
Yeah.
But first hit can beat her up, so it's always the paper rock scissors negative.
Yep. But that's what makes it so fun to play around. Right now, I've got a list I'm building that's just how much value can I get out of the focus ability? And I don't think it's good, but I'm excited to play around with it in the future.
One of I play a lot of games at home with the family,
Hmm.
and one of my wife's favorite decks is Specialist Flame War with sights. So you're sitting there with Focus 4,
Yeah.
and it's just you just sit there with your mixed deck going like, oh look, she defended for 4 again, or and on the other side, it's just very hard to break down all that focus.
Yeah, my idea is if I can get to focus 5, and then if I can limit the number of cards that I flip on attack and defense, then I can
Bang it.
just very directly control my card draw.
Yeah,
So set myself up to, okay, I want this card in the next turn. I've got focus. I know that I'm going to flip 2 now. I'm going to know that I'm going to flip 2 then. And obviously, like, my opponent can mess with that if they make me discard my Gyro Blaster or things like that. But it's fun. It's fun to play around with.
Specialist Flame War with the 3 triangulators, I guess.
Yeah.
Is the quick route there.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we had one game where for some reason, I don't remember how, but for some reason my wife had Focus 5. It felt like, because it felt like she was now planning her next draw.
Yep.
But I can't.
Yeah, and even if you just have focus 3, you can still plan the draw on your like defensive turn.
Yeah, on the defense. It must have been a defense one where I was like, oh wow, and you could have that card coming back in your hand.
Yep.
I was like, please don't. Crap, you're taking it. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble beating that deck. One of my on the Paper Rock Scissors one of my fun ones, like going extreme scissors, was sort of the 5 wide, or even 6 wide orange black deck.
Mm-hmm.
That was my pre-wave 5 coming out deck. Was just I got the Constructicons and the Off-Road Patrol, and there's lots of them, and they're just gonna keep nibbling.
Yeah. Every swing is like 3 damage, regardless of what the attack is, or something like that.
Well, they got the bold on them, and the Constructicons with the bold, like you take the ones who pierce or bold on their flip.
Yep.
So, and then you effectively make your deck 1 part orange, 2 parts black, and you're getting like 5 PS5 on every hit.
Yeah.
Before you do anything else, or 6 PS6 for the off-road guys, which at the right, if you're up against paper, it turns out someone else built a deck with, and it wasn't entirely attacking. You just carve through them.
Yeah.
But it goes so horribly against stone, right? If the opponent's hitting you hard, you're like, oh look, I'm losing everyone really quick.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for the match.
You're welcome.
And
Talk to you again later. And
yeah.
Good luck winning that next one.
we'll see if we can do it. All right. Have a good one.
See you later. Bye.